What's up, guys, and welcome to Good Advice with Edi and Nick. On this episode of Good Advice, we're going to actually take questions from our live studio audience.
I know, we have this live studio audience here all the time.
So we're going to go to our audience to ask for questions. Let's go ahead and start with this fella.
This is Jeff. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Thank you. Where are you from, Jeff?
I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, all right.
Here's my question. My girlfriend has a dog that drives me absolutely crazy. And it's getting to the point where it's either me or this dog, but I don't know how to tell her.
This is our studio dog. If somebody gave me an ultimatum and they were telling me, hey, it's gonna be me or your dog, when I got my dog, I made a commitment that I was gonna take care of it. I didn't make a commitment to take care of a full-grown man. That's why you're not my husband, you're just my boyfriend. And I think that if a guy was gonna make me choose, I would have to choose the dog. I say try to get along with the dog, and they don't live very long, so.
Yeah, you will outlive the dog or you will die tragically. Okay, next question. This lovely lady right here.
I love my husband. We've never had any trust issues, but recently I found condoms in his drawer. He said that he got them from a coworker from his new job for closing his first big deal.
What you just said was that you and your husband never had trust issues. So you trust him. His explanation, although crude, does make sense. A lot of guys do have co-workers that are kind of jackasses, and they do things like this.
That's all our pubes.
They probably don't even know that you guys don't use condoms anymore, because that's not a conversation that just comes up. When I meet a man, I'm not like, hey, you're married? Do you and your wife still use condoms? That's not something.
Now, before we hire you,
Yeah.
do you and your wife still
Do you and your wife
condoms?
still use condoms? Just wondering. So, you gotta understand that piece of information is only between you and your husband mostly. It's not known unless you announced it in the news. The other part of it is, what if he is cheating on you?
You're not allowed to inbox my man because I will come and box you in your face.
Is he taking better care of himself? Is he going tanning? Is he spending more time on his appearance? Is he on his phone a lot more? Is he less interested in sex? When you see those signs along with finding the condoms, I would have a little more worry. But I went through a similar situation with this where I found underwear in my ex's apartment.
Where did these panties come from? Gee, I don't know.
And he told me they were his mom's, and we'd never had trust issues before, so I actually just had to let it go, but I watched for those little signs.
Panties! Glorious panties!
I have been the guy that underwear has been found in my laundry, and I and my girlfriend at the time had no idea where it came from. No clue, right? And I think what it was the underwear that was left over from the because I use
Women's underwear.
No, I would use a public washer and dryer because I didn't have my own. So it could have been underwear that was in the dryer that just happened to fall into my load.
We got time for one quick question. Go ahead.
I picked up on earlier, you said that the rich and the poor, the gap grew closer during wartime. There was the common goal for peace during wartime was something, I want to say it wasn't tangible, it's not finance. Is there a common goal or common goals that you feel that either the American society or the Western world in its democracies should be looking at that is not financed? Not finance. It's something we can all want to have, but it's not, shall we say, tangible, like peace.
Okay.
You know what? I got this. I used to be a pageant girl.
I'm super silent because I do pageants.
How are we going to unite everybody? Okay, so nothing unites people quite like hating something else, or the bond you share with somebody when you and them are against somebody. Like some mean girl shit, like, oh, we both don't like the same person. that makes us friends, right? Okay, so what we need is aliens.
Nope.
Aliens looking all freaky, coming from a different place, that will unite all the people, all the races, all the colors, all the creeds, because we don't like those aliens. Independence Day. We need to share a common enemy.
Because only through hate can we find actual peace.
That's true. That's true.
All right, guys, and that's been Good Advice with Edi and Nick.
If you like Good Advice with Edi and Nick and you'd like to be in our live studio audience, go ahead and send us an email at goodadvicewithediandnick@gmail.com.
That was amazing.